Welcome back, Nail Crew. Welcome back. I'm still so excited because it's still my birthday week. No. Let's just call it my birthday month. Okay, we're still in October. My birthday was on the 19th, but you know, maybe you got to celebrate 2 weeks before your birthday and then 2 weeks after your birthday. So it's still my birthday. So with that being said, I'm still super excited. So I might be a little loud today, guys. Turn your volume down. I gave you a warning. Do not put anything in the comments saying that I'm too loud. Ooh, it's my birthday week. Let me be loud. Okay, so you saw the kit. It's from Double Dip. They have awesome kits. I'm going to pull everything out of that beautiful bag and show it to you one by one. So the first thing was this cute brush. Super soft, and very pretty. All right, so because this is their Halloween dip pack, of course, they threw in some Halloween stickers. I'm going to show you guys the back, the instructions. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. But basically, they're nail stickers. You peel them off and plop them on the nail and go on with your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's not rocket science. But if you're new and you've never applied a nail sticker or decal, stay tuned. You can watch me do it. So now I'm showing you guys the dip powders. And of course, they're Halloween themed. So you have the oranges. And I think those will pair nicely, especially if you were doing an ombre. Then you have black. Of course, you have black. And then you have a glitter with black in it. So it's like a black, shimmery, sparkly, gold, purple, and I think it's gorgeous. And I think the purple will match perfectly with the black and the black purple glitter combo. I think that'll be really, really pretty. But again, I don't know until I swatch it, so stay with me. And then this teal blue, I would definitely pair that with black or purple. All right, so what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? This is their Dip Powder Essential Nail Liquid. So let's pop that open. Oh, we got some other goodies in here as well. So it looks like we have a file, a buffer, and some extra brushes and some orange sticks. Thank you, Double Dip. That was thoughtful. And then you also have your instruction booklet, you guys. They gave you a whole instruction booklet. Not a little piece of paper folded up 8 times. A whole booklet. And some of you guys out there love QR codes. You love to scan them. So here you go. You could scan that one. And here's another one you could scan if you want to. Hopefully it works for you. There you go. And look, it's like they're telling me happy birthday with those little kids on the side blowing out the confetti. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Here are the liquids. I just love the tops. I love that they're color coded. I love that you could like say, hey, pass me the blue one over there, the red one over there. It's very bright and fun, and that's what I love. So I'm just going to show you guys all the dip liquids. And yes, I'll be dipping today. Remember my last double dip video? I used Monomer. I did not use any of the dip liquids. And some of you out there are dip fans, and you were probably very disappointed. So today, my darlings, this video is for you. This video is for all my dip loving sisters and brothers out there. All right, so before we get into the dip portion, don't yell at me. Don't yell. I am going to dip for you. I promise. But before I do that, I want to swatch all the colors. I'm using my Model 1's brush today for swatching because a lot of you have questions about it. You say that on Amazon there's a lot of bad reviews, yada, yada, yada. So if there's a lot of bad reviews and you don't feel comfortable purchasing it, I would say just don't purchase it. It's not worth the headache. If you're seeing that a lot of people are saying bad things about a product, just leave the product alone. However, I think that when you buy from the actual website, things are different than when you buy on Amazon and eBay and things like that. So be careful. I got my brush directly from Model 1's, and so far it's fine. I am going to keep using it so I can see how long it lasts, but so far it's fine. Like I told you guys, I soaked it in acetone twice, and I've been using it since I got it, and I haven't had any complaints with it. But if you guys are leery, just don't get it. Don't get it at all. Or if you do decide to try it, get it from the website and maybe not from Amazon or not from eBay or AliExpress. And the bristles might be a little bit better for you guys. But so far for me, it's been fine. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's been fine for me. All right, so here we go down to the last color, that beautiful teal color. And I love the purple so far. I love the teal so far. I love the glitter with the black in it the most though. I won't be using all these colors today, but they're all very pretty. And I could definitely see summer looks. I could see a fall look, a winter look, and obviously a Halloween look that I'm going to do today. So if you guys like the colors, if you like this kit, they don't have very many left. This is a Halloween kit. Halloween's almost here and over. But if you like it, I would say pause the video right now. Click the link in my description box. Get the kit. Use my coupon code. Save yourself some money. And order it now, because by the time the video is done, I don't know how many they will have left. Okay, the rep reached out to me yesterday and told me they only had 10 left. So hopefully there's at least like 7 or 8 left if you guys like it. I really would like the nail crew to have this kit. All right, so before we get started with dipping, I have to glue on my nail tips. This portion of the video is definitely dedicated to Zakia. I hope you're not shy, my love, but we had a one-on-one a couple weeks ago, and it was so disastrous that it was funny. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. And so it was just really, really funny. But one of the issues that she had was gluing her nail tips onto the practice hand. So I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I glue nails onto these practice hands, because I know that it can be difficult, but you want to remove the shine just like you would if it was a regular person. You apply the nail glue into the nail well of the nail tip and hold it for a good 10-15 seconds. As you can see, I held it in place, and I did that in real time so you can see how long it would take me to glue on a nail. And I did 2 of them for you, Zakia. And now I'm just smoothing out that line. So when you glue a nail tip onto the nail, there's going to be a line of separation where you could tell the nail plate from the nail tip. Obviously, we're just smoothing that down. And now the nails are ready for primer. So I'm adding the primer to the actual nail plate. You do not have to add the primer to the nail tip itself, because that's just wasted product. However, if you do get it on the nail tip, there's nothing going to happen. You're fine. So here we go. Now for the dipping portion. Zakia, where are you, girl? I hope you're in attendance. So we're going to take the red top bottle, which is just the resin. It says base on there. And this is the same for any dip company. The base is the resin, okay? And resin is a glue. It's just a thicker glue. And so that's why you could use it to hold the acrylic and to build a nail. So I brush my resin on the nail from mid nail plate down to the tip of the free edge, right? And then I'm just sprinkling on my acrylic powder. And that's that. The clear acrylic powder, guys, that I'm using, I guess I should mention, is also from Double Dip. If you don't have any Double Dip clear, you could use any dip clear that you have. Use that up first. I wouldn't tell you to toss it and then go run out to Double Dip and get theirs. Use any clear dip or acrylic powder that you have in your possession. Use that up first, and then you could try another brand. That's just my suggestion. Although I know that us nail sisters, we don't care if we have 1,000 nail brushes. We're going to just buy that one more because it's pretty. We don't care if we have 1,000 colors on the wall of polish. We're going to get that extra pink just in case. I know how we are. I'm the exact same way. So I'm not one to give you advice on saving money and not buying what you don't need, but I just felt like I should say it anyway. All right, so now I'm going to speed this clip up because it's going to be exactly the same that I did on the first 2, and I don't want the video to be too long. So again, I brush the resin midway down the nail, right? Midway of the nail plate down to the free edge, and I'm just spooning on my acrylic powder, you guys. Super easy. So first step is done. So you let that dry for a couple seconds, brush away the excess powder, and now we're going to do that again, but this time we're covering the entire nail. So the first time I went to about the stress point, the apex area, started there and brushed down. And the reason why is because I wanted the cuticle area to be flatter and flusher. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. Flatter and flusher. Flatter and more flush to the cuticle. Boom, we got it, right? So that's why I didn't start all the way back to the cuticle. I started further down to the stress area because I want that area to be thicker anyway. So now we're covering the entire nail with the resin, and then we're sprinkling on the dip powder. And that's it. And I'm tapping off the excess, and then I'm going to move on. So I'll do another one in real time, and then I'll speed it up. So we're going to go all the way from the cuticle down to the free edge, cover the entire nail, and use our beautiful dollar store spoon to sprinkle it on. You guys, this is the cutest spoon. I had a baby shower not too long ago at my house. I was the host of a baby shower. And of course, the spoons were blue because she's having a boy. And we saved the excess spoons in the nail room, and they came in handy today. Because look at that. I could not find my scooping spoon today. I was so sad. And then I was like, whoop, I know what I could use. Baby shower spoon to the rescue. And I think these spoons came from the dollar store. So if you need a tiny spoon to do dip powders, go to the dollar store. Or, as I always say, you guys, head to the yogurt shops where they sell froyo, or the ice cream shops. They always have the cutest little sample spoons. I'm telling you, they're cute, they're small, they're very thin, and they fit into these jars great. They scoop up just the right amount of powder, and they sprinkle it on the nails. So I would say that's my first bet, and the spoons are free. So yeah, that's always my first go-to, the little free sample spoons. But this dollar store spoon isn't too bad either. So this is what the nails look like so far. Not bad. So we're going to dust all that extra dust off, and now it's time for the color. So I just wanted to add a clear base just to protect the nail when the lady comes back for a fill, and we're going to file off all that color, right? We have something to file back to, and that's that clear base that we laid down. So now I'm going in with my glitter. Should I do glitter first? I have all the colors here, and I'm looking at them like, what the hell should I do first? I think I'm gonna do it with the glitter. I mean, duh, right? You guys know I always start with the glitter. So let's just do the glitter first. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on just like I did the clear powder. This is nothing special. This is not a special technique. I'm just scooping it on. And when you scoop your dip powder on, rather than dipping the nail into the jar, first of all, it's a little bit more sanitary, right? Okay, we can't deny that. But also the nails come out flatter. Watch what I'm done, you guys. I'm going to hardly have any finish filing to do. Watch. Because I sprinkle my powder on instead of dipping it. When you dip your nails, although it's called dip powder, so you think, duh, let me dip. I get it. However, when you dip your nail in, if you're not at the right angle, it bunches up. It bunches up on the nail. It looks all ripply. It's a hot mess. And the color is not always evenly distributed, which is weird. I know. However, when you sprinkle on the powder, it just goes on so smoothly. I don't know what to say. I can't explain it, but try it and you'll see what I'm talking about. Once you know, you know. Okay, so let me go ahead and speed this clip up because it's going to be exactly the same that I did on the previous nail, but this one is going to be a color. So I'm using black. Of course, we're doing a Halloween set of nails, you guys. It has to be some black involved. And of course, they gave us this gorgeous orange, so I'll be using some orange as well. My last Halloween set of nails was black and purple, and it was really like goth looking and dark, right? So this one is going to be less goth-ish, but still Halloween, you know? So that's where the orange comes in, because orange is very like bright and pops right in your face. So I think that's going to be pretty. So here on the pointer finger, I think I want to do an ombre. I have not done an ombre with dip powder in a very long time. So let's just see if I still got it. Now I have to admit, you guys, when I dip, I usually dip with gel, not resin. So it's been a very long time for me dipping with resin, number one. And number two, yeah, I'm just a little, I don't know how the ombre is going to come out. Okay, let's just say that. I'm a little nervous. But if it's cute, it's cute. And if it's not, we scrap it and we start over. I mean, that's such is life, okay? So I scooped on the orange like I did everything else. That was not new. But for the glitter part, because I want it to look like an ombre, I'm using my brush and I'm just going to sprinkle it and pat it into place. So I'm not going to use a spoon to sprinkle it down the nail. I'm using a brush to pretty much like just pack it where I want it to go. Like I'm dipping my brush into the acrylic acrylic powder, and then I'm pushing it into the nail where I want it to go so that it kind of resembles an ombre. But the thing with this is you have to move quickly because this is a resin we're using, and resin will dry on you before you even know it. So you have to move quickly, okay? So that is that. I think it looks okay. My ombre needs a lot of work. We'll fix it. Hang tight. We'll fix it. All right, moving on. So I'm adding a second layer of color. This is optional because as you guys can tell, the first layer of color was very full coverage. So if you did not want to add a second layer of color, by all means, omit this step and go right into the encapsulation, which you will see me do next. I decided to do a second layer of color. I don't know why. It didn't change anything of the look because the color was so bright and vibrant and full coverage to begin with that me adding a second layer really didn't do anything. But again, it's up to you. I did add a second layer for my ladies out there that love to do that. But again, omit this step if it's not your thing. This orange, you guys, is everything. Like, I definitely see this orange as part of a fall set, but again, part of a summer set. So if you are lucky enough to get this Halloween kit, because it's very limited quantity, if you're lucky enough to get this set, you guys, pull that orange out again sometime in the spring and summer, and I bet you could get some really nice looks with that orange. Now, remember when I told you my ombre was jacked up and it needed some help? So this is what I decided to do. So I applied the second coat of orange, just like I did the first time. No big whoop there, right? I let it dry, brushed away the excess, and now I'm applying more resin on top of that. So this way, when I sprinkle in the glitter, it will be on top of the orange where I want it to be. So you watch me scoop on the orange, and now I'm dipping right into that glitter with the same brush. This brush, you guys, you can get this brush anywhere. I got it from the nail show in Cali, but listen, I've seen brushes like this at the freaking dollar store. So head over to your Family Dollar and get you a cute little brush like this, and it's really good for ombre, especially when you're doing the dip method. So as you can see, I took my brush, dipped it into the glitter, packed it where I wanted it to go, and then at the last minute, I feathered it down over the entire nail just to give it like a sprinkle effect. Oh my gosh, I hope that made sense. If it did not make sense, rewind it and go back and watch what I did. But it was very, very, very simple, and I feel like my ombre looks 1,000 times better that way. So now I'm encapsulating. So just like if I did gel nails, polygel, acrylic nails, whatever, dip nails are the same. I still like to encapsulate in clear. So I'm using that same clear base that I use, that same base dip powder, right? I use the resin to cover the entire nail, and now I'm sprinkling on my clear powder, and that's it. That's how you encapsulate with dip. I'm only going to do one layer or one level of dip, but if you wanted your nails thicker, you could do 2 layers of the clear, or maybe even 3, just depending on how long your nails are and your activity level, okay? So I'm just going to speed this up right now because, hey, we've watched this process already, so I don't want to waste your time. I'm brushing the resin on and I'm sprinkling the powder directly onto it. And you have to remember that this is a resin. Resins are glue. Glues dry when they're ready to dry. You're not going to slow down the drying process. So with that being said, have everything ready. Brush the resin on, grab your spoon, sprinkle on the powder. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you don't want to have to look for things. You don't want to fumble. You don't want to have things out of place because the resin will dry and then you're going to look sick in the face. Like, you're just going to be so frustrated with life. So just have everything ready and you'll be good to go. So now I sprinkled on all the powder, right? Now you got to think, I have several layers of resin. So in order to make sure that they all dry properly and thoroughly, that's where the activator comes in. That's this yellow top bottle. And you just apply that all over the nail. What it's going to do is make the resin dry faster. Okay, so that's what the activator is for. You apply it all over the nail. You let it dry for about a minute, maybe even 2 minutes. And then you file, shape, and buff just like you would any other set of nails. So now that my nails are filed, shaped, and buff, I am going to add on the decals that came with this Halloween kit. Now, as you can tell, it looks white under there. If I was to just stick this decal on, underneath it, you would see that white chalky mess under the black acrylic. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is remove that chalky. It looks like I had chalk on a chalkboard, and I didn't like that look. So I added some transfer foil gel just to that area, and I'm curing it with my Makartt flashlight lamp, and I think I'm gonna cure it for like 30 seconds. That's pretty much all you need. And now underneath the sticker is going to be black instead of a white chalky mess, and that just looks so much better. If for some reason you don't have transfer foil gel or transfer foil glue, you could have used a base coat for this or even top coat. You just want anything to remove, even primer might have worked, just something to remove those scratchy lines, because under this sticker, once you apply that sticker, they're going to be sealed in and you'll see it under the sticker, and that's just very unsightly. So I apply the Halloween sticker because I think that's cute and fun. And so on my pinky, I'm just going to bling it up. And what says Halloween more than like black diamonds or black rhinestones, right? Okay, we're not doing black diamonds on here. I ain't got no black diamonds, but I do have plastic, glass, and I think the gold ones are some type of metal. I don't know. Maybe they're plastic too. Nonetheless, they look good. Forget about it. They're not black diamonds, damn it, but they look good. Pretend. Let's just pretend. Can we pretend? Yes, we can. So I applied my bling plastic, whatever you want to call it. I applied it to the nails, and I think they look so gorgeous. I went ahead and cured that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. And now I'm applying the top coat. The top coat that I'm using today is Princess Nails by Diana top coat. You guys know that's one of my favorite top coats. So I'm going to apply that to all the nails so that they just look so bomb. And while I pop her in the oven and have her bake, let's give a nail crew member spotlight to Zakia, dog. Zakia just graduated with her master's degree. So I want you guys to click the link in my description box, head to her Facebook page, and say congratulations. Congratulations! I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, girl. I hope this video was helpful in some capacity. You guys, let me know what you think about my Halloween nails. They are bomb. I love them. I love them. They are not creepy at all. They're very fun, very festive. If I had a Halloween party to go to, these will be the nails I take with me, honey. They are gorgeous. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I love you so much. Bye.